Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm just waiting for a couple of people to pop in. I also put my StreamYard up here. So if you guys, anyone wants to pop in, you're more than welcome to as well. I wanted to touch on some subject that Johnny was just talking about. I think it's a great subject. And I think things need to be resolved as well. But let's say good morning to a couple of people that are in here. Some beautiful souls. Sorry, I have these glasses on. My other glasses, I cannot find them. Good morning, M. Phil. Good morning, sweetie. Mwah. Thank you for coming in. And Papa Smurf J, good morning, my sweetness. Mwah. Great job last night at Hemlocks. She did awesome. I was just like, whoa, look at him go. He was modding last night. Awesome job. And we have Warcraft. Warcraft, I met last night, and he was at Hemlock's channel. And he actually has an auction on Saturday nights at 11 p.m. I'm going to also add him to my Monday morning community news. So at 11 p.m. on Saturday, I do believe it's Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong, Warcraft. He sells baseball cards, games, video games, and I bet you he has other stuff as well. So I can't wait. I'm going to go check that out on Saturday night as well. So make sure, Warcraft, if you want to drop your link, drop your link. Anyone can drop their links. You don't have to ask, just you can absolutely do that. Yes, we met you last night. Papa Smurf. Yes, we are family here. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Good morning, Moon Goddess Treasures. Good morning. Mwah. And we have Annie. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, sweetie. And Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie, my sweet Bonnie. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, so the subject is going to be maybe uncomfortable, but we all have to, things that are uncomfortable are really hard to talk about, right? And I know I don't like talking about it either, but if we want things resolved, we need to talk about it. And we can't go around the whole subject and not really dig deep to figure it out. Maybe the person doesn't know about it. And I know there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. And I absolutely, I love when people give me constructive criticism, because I take it as constructive criticism, depending on who's telling me and how they're telling me. But yes, you could always learn something from someone. And it's very important that we actually do learn, because we don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. It'd be kind of a sad world if we all knew something. If we all knew, not something, if we all knew everything. And the part of life is learning each day something new, incorporated into our life. And just because you think you can't learn something from someone, you can. You can learn good or bad, meaning you can learn not what to do. So, yeah, I don't know where they are. They're just, anybody want to pop in? Like I said, I left the StreamYard up here. Anyone can pop on. Warcraft, if you want to pop on and let us know more about your auctions, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to put your camera on. You can keep your camera off. So yeah, the option is there. Or anyone else. Moon Goddess, if you want to come on, let us know what you're doing this weekend or for next week. More than More than happy to have you guys on the panel. So maybe I should start the subject without them coming in yet. But then if I do, and then I have to start it all over again. I don't want to do that. Okay, so you guys tell me. I'm not going to start the subject. Let's talk about what you guys are doing. All right. Oh, this is the only thing I would if I could right now. Oh, okay, honey. Absolutely. Anytime. Anytime. I know your channel is a lot bigger than mine, but you might find someone that doesn't know about your channel. And I'm always here. Let's see. Hello. Anna's saying hello to everyone. Have you beautiful people. So I'm sure you guys were over at Johnny's. I know I wasn't going to start it, but I guess I am. And I guess over a month ago, there was some issues on auctioning. And I'm only going to speak from my experience because I can only tell you my story. I can't tell you what I've heard, what went on. I can only tell you what happens to me because I don't like it when people talk about other people's stories because you're never getting the correct information sometimes. So only what I had to deal with. So there was an instance that someone in an auction, the person that was doing the auction, brought stuff up to auction and they sold it at the price that they were asking for. And then later on, what they did was they reached back out and said that they weren't selling that item because of that item did not sell for more. So they weren't selling that item at what it went for auction. Now, as a person that does auction, if I am selling something like this doll right here, okay, this doll right here on eBay is probably going for what? It's an Alexander elf doll. It's the alloyed face, hands, body. It probably goes for like, I don't know, $15, $16. And if I start this off at $5 and it's going for $16, if I start this off at $5, it sells at $5. It's my responsibility because I started the auction at $5. If it didn't go for more, that's too bad on me. If I say $5, sold at $5, I'm charging the customer $5. In my case, I charge shipping, and I'm sending this to the customer. So there is no, oh, it didn't go for what I thought it was going to go for. If that's the case, then put your price to what you want it to go for. You want to sell it for you are comfortable with the price of 15, you start the price off at 15. Don't start the price off at 5 and think that it's going to go up to 15. You have to be comfortable with what you're selling the item for. So it is a cute doll, isn't it? It's a really little cute doll. So, and then when people reach out to you and let you know, hey, that's wrong. That's not the way you do auctions. That's not, the guidelines. And this person comes back at you and basically tells you, not in this word, not in these words, shut up. They didn't say shut up. They basically said, it's my business. I do what I want to do with my business. Okay, fine. But do not be butthurt because you're not selling anything after that. Because people are going to remember that. I have Tania Hemlock with me. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Just, have to resend something. Can you talk while I resend? Because the other person said they didn't receive it.
Oh, the StreamYard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get an email too. I got it from my text that you sent. It wasn't in the email either, mine either.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it just showed that you did an email, but there was nothing there.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so I got it from the text you sent. Hi,
Oh.
Frenchie. Hi, Bonnie, Susie, Papa. How's everybody today? I'm now a little tired. I only slept like for 5 hours. We had the auction last night with Mr. Jim.
Oh, that was an awesome auction.
Yeah. And I went to bed at like 2 to get up. I had to get my girls up at like 6:30. And Susanna, you're up.
I know. I know. Uh, sorry. Sorry.
Hi, Steven. Hi, Warcraft. And I still don't know what we're doing tonight on auction.
You still don't?
No. If you guys checked out my thumbnail for tonight, it says, "What the hell are we doing tonight?" Because I don't know. But you guys know my channel. It's either we're going to do some trivia, some hanging out, some auctioning, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to come up and auction, whether it's a couple items or whatever, sleep. Yeah, I know. Hi, Wings. I know it's really hard. I don't hardly sleep when my girls come home.
Hey, Frenchie. Mwah. Thank you for coming in, honey. And Susie. Good morning, Susie. Miss you, honey. Okay, so Papa Smith. Bonnie first said, unless you say that there is a reserve, don't pull it. Exactly. You need to let people know that there's a reserve on it before you start auctioning, if there is a reserve. Very good point, Bonnie. That is just wrong. I used to be a licensed auctioneer, and unless you state that there's a reserve price before you start bidding, then it sells for the highest bidder. Exactly, Papa Smurf. 100%.
What happened?
Let me just go through this and I will let you know, honey. And just
Robin.
I sent Robin the link as well. Good morning, Wings. Good morning, honey. Sorry, I haven't been. Oh, Susie's been very, very busy. And we got Robin, my editor. Mwah, good morning.
Best editor.
She's my editor. So,
and I just want to mention real quick, Robin and I will be doing a show every Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, at 7 p.m. called I Have a Question show.
I was watching that on was it this past Wednesday? Yeah.
When did we do it? What's today?
I think it was.
Yeah. It was Wednesday. Yeah. We just kind of winged it on Wednesday. So yeah, it's going to be every Wednesday. We're going to call it I Have a Question show. So we're going to ask the chat questions of stuff we don't know.
God, look who we have.
Surprise.
Papa
Good
Smurf.
morning.
Yay. Oh my God. Oh, thank you.
Thought I'd throw you a loop this morning.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm privileged. I love it. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine.
Awesome. I just wanted to say last night during Hemlock's auction, you did amazing. I didn't know you modded.
Thank you. Well, I'm working towards that, trying to sharpen my skills. Seems like my dream of being a reseller has pretty much gone down the drain. So try to help out in other ways.
Why did your dreams go down the drain, love?
Just my mobility issues prevent me from getting packages to the post office to ship out. So,
Oh,
you know,
I know life gets in the way sometimes.
just focus on other avenues here.
Papa's a great mod too. Yesterday wasn't the first time he's done it for us.
No?
Also, no,
Well,
you've done it. He's done it
I've
a
been
few times for us.
yeah, I've been modding for Mr. Jim a lot and for Lisa Flipping Crazy, trying to, like I say, sharpen my skills and get better at it. So
Yeah, and
Very
he's done it a
nice.
couple of times for us too. So yeah, Papa's been really great at that. What was the chat talking about before?
Well, when you came on, you were just talking about the show that you and Robin were going to have. You had it Wednesday at 9:00, which I thought was a great time. But usually she goes on with Flippin' Flamingos, Renee.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it at 7, if I'm right.
At 7. Okay.
It's gonna be usually
Because Victoria's taking a break.
Right. 1 week, I know we're gonna do it at 6 to 7, just because I have another engagement thing at 7:30. But otherwise, I think she said we were gonna do it from 7 to 8. And she said it there. We want to have people come on and ask the chat questions too.
I like it because I find a lot of talk shows in the morning, and you hardly ever have a talk show at night in our community, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was so much fun last week when we did that. We were in a back room talking, and we just said, "All right, let's go live and see." It worked out great. I mean, everybody had fun in that. I have a question.
I like the title too. I have a question. I have many questions. So we were also talking about, and I loved what you wrote in the chat, Papa Smurf, about you saying that you were, as an auctioneer, maybe you can give us more, of an intake on it, about setting a price and then not selling it at that price because it was too low.
yeah, I mean that's just it. I mean, if you're going to have something that you want a set amount for, you always have to announce it. And if the bids do not match that, then you state that immediately. You don't say, okay, so and so won with a high bid, and then turn around and say, no, you didn't reach the level. You state that before you even say the word sold, period.
And you can put like a reserve, right, on yourself.
Yeah,
I know some people do that. I mean, I've never done it, but I know some people have done that.
Yeah, you can put a reserve, and normally if you put a reserve on something, you start the bid higher to hopefully reach that reserve. So, you don't start a bid at $1 hoping to get 25 for something, because it's just not going to happen.
Right. If you start something at $1 and in your head you're like, well, I'm hoping for 20 for this item, but let's say it only goes for 5. Well, you have to accept that.
Right.
That's what you started on low.
That's right.
Good morning, Bobby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Robin just did put out that we are also at the end of each show, we are going to have a column segment, just like Dear Abby, and people can email either me or Robin with an anonymous letter, and we'll read it and give our best advice at the end of the show.
That's cool.
Oh, that can be
dangerous.
Can be fun.
Yes. Yeah, fun and dangerous. But yes, we are. So just to let everybody know, you can email me or Robin for an anonymously an anonymous letter asking a question or advice on anything, and we will read it at the end of the show and try to answer it with the chat.
Our very own Dear Abby, Dear Robin and Dear Rhonda.
But you know what? I was wondering, kind of like what that reserve thing. I was wondering, what do you do, like, if you buy something from somebody's auction, right? You buy a couple things, and the price is high, what you paid for it and everything like that. And you buy something, and then the person that sold it to you emails you and says, I'm not selling this to you because I don't like you.
What?
Yeah. Like, say you buy something from somebody's auction. You buy a couple of things actually that you want. And the price is high. You know, you're paying, you know, high price for the items you wanted. You know what I mean? It's not like $1 or something. You know, you'll pay a high price for that, but because you really wanted it. And you get an email from the seller saying, I'm not selling these items to you because I don't like you.
Wow. Can't believe somebody would do that.
Frenchie, I know exactly how that is, honey. Go take care of those project managers there. Oof. Gotta love them. Hope you have a good day, honey. Going back to what you just said, that
yes, the person paid and then the invoice was canceled because literally they said, I don't like you. I'm not selling this to you. After the auction, this is an email after everything, after you bought the items. Now, is that just bad business? Maybe you don't like the person. That's fine. You don't have to interact with them. Just send them an invoice and let them pay you.
That's bad too. But then how do you, like, say maybe they haven't paid your bill on your on your own channel, and so you've got them banned on your own channel from buying, but then you're a guest on someone else's show and they're there.
And I can tell you honestly,
how do you prevent them from buying from you from that channel?
I can tell you honestly, it's not me this happened to. I know someone this happened to. It's not me. But no, that person's not banned from your channel. They actually are even wrenched on your channel. But they still actually wrote to you after you went on their channel and bought a couple of things, and then they have the nerve to email you after the show and said, I'm not selling you this because I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could not like the person. I mean, I know a lot of people that don't like me, actually. And you might not like the person, but it's business. It's not personal. You don't have to have a phone conversation with this person. Just invoice them, let them pay, and you're done.
Oh, we got Kevin in. Hey,
Kevin.
What's happening?
What's up, Kevin?
You, honey?
I don't know who that person is. I see no names.
Hold on.
It's T.
There you go. It's Papa Smurf
It's
J.
the Tinker Shop dude guy.
Isn't that so weird? I just had a Papa Smurf in my hand, I swear. I was putting the plush together.
I hope you treated me well.
Yeah.
Oh, without doubt. I even brushed your little beard out, too. I did. What's going on? Something
Bobby,
wrong?
it is such a bad business practice, absolutely. And then Susie said there have been people on here that have wanted to do returns, etc., or cause trouble.
This seems to be the Friday hand grenade show is going on today, huh? Anything particular happen, or?
There was something particular that did happen. Yeah.
Was this group here, or the same thing that they were talking about down the street?
It's the same person.
Well, I think you guys are putting way too much credence on one individual who's not relevant. I'm just being honest with you.
No, this is somebody different. I just texted you, Susanna.
That instance that you're talking about. Yeah, that person is totally different than the one that was doing the auction.
So they didn't want to pay for something they bought?
No.
Okay.
Susanna, check your text.
I did.
Okay. No. This is a totally different person. I actually am not 100% of the other person everybody's talking about. I have a feeling, but I'm not 100% on it, actually, of who the other person is.
Yeah, I don't even associate where that happened that I knew. So, listen, this is YouTube. It's going to get out.
Yeah, I think it's a different person. I know that for sure. I'm not 100% on who the other person everybody's talking about.
What did they do?
Well, it was just a question of like, okay, like you go into this auction and you buy a couple items for good money because you really want them, and so you buy them, fine, and then you get an email after the auction from that person, the reseller, saying, I'm not selling this to you because I don't like you. Isn't that bad business? I mean, you don't have to have a phone conversation, just invoice the person.
That's actually funny. It really is. That just struck me. That was genuine. That struck me as being almost hilarious. That's what an adult said to another one?
Yes, it didn't happen to me, but I know 100% this happened because it happened to a friend of mine. They actually told me, yeah, the person told me that in the email after the auction said, I'm not selling you my items because I don't like you.
Woo, that's a new one.
And I was like, are you kidding me? And they said, no. I was like, but it's not like you have to have a whole conversation with this person. They just have to invoice you and you pay and you're done.
Oh, but it was okay to run the bid up when that person was bidding with 3 other people and then not sell it to them and get the second highest bids. So it was okay to use them to raise your bid, but now you won't give it to them.
Right. And
that's fucking hilarious.
And this person pays. This friend of mine pays. It's not like they were just bidding it up and not going to pay. They pay. And it was not just one, it was a couple items they bid it on.
Let's just tell like it is. If you had somebody who was a chronic bid jumper, and there's been a couple. And there's been some that were paid to be bid jumpers. I won't even ever get into that because some people in this chat right now can figure out who it is. I think it's hilarious that the comments made that I'm not going to send this to you because I don't like you. Come on, I don't want your money. Seriously,
Kathy, I sent you an email.
Truth be told, if that was the case, there'd be one incident of this every day because not everybody likes everybody. Let's just call it what it is.
Kevin, check your text.
My text?
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing. Oh, for the love of God. Oh,
so
boy.
I just wanted everybody's opinion on that. Thinking like, I just think it's bad business. Don't you want to make the money? You might not like the person, but just sell it to them. They're a person that pays. It's not like they talk shit and they don't pay. They pay.
Is it true that that's exactly what that person said to a buyer?
Yep. I saw the email.
Like verify? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw the email.
I can't. I actually, you guys did it. I'm speechless.
Yep, I saw the email.
I don't, I'm on this panel because I hate you, just so you know. So it's not because I didn't stay away because I hate you. I mean, it's like, this is like, no, I'm just saying, this is baby bullshit.
It is.
And this is why I'm down to maybe 4 auctions I go to. If that, because of just shenanigans. Like it comes a certain point. Listen, there's no excuse for the pandemic. There's no excuse because everyone's cooped up. There's no excuse for anybody for anything. We all know that all of that damaged all of us. We've all were damaged by it, and we all damaged others, not purposely, because we got sucked into the vortex of acting like a bunch of fucking soap opera prima donnas. Well, I'm sorry about the language, Susanna, but too damn dead.
That's okay. So
now everyone's back in the real world, functioning and trying to get things rolling, even though they tell you we're not going to have toilet paper in a month. So it should be, every day should be a good day. If you're having a bad day, don't come on. Seriously, there are days where everyone takes off, but then you get 97 people going, what happened? Which is good that people care, but everybody needs a break. I mean, but to get to the point where, somebody buys something and you're like, I'm not going to give it to you. Like I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Well, there's a reason why you're the kid who can go home with the ball and every other kid stays in the sandbox. You suck.
I almost like I said in the beginning, it's not my story to tell, but I almost want to say, okay, you're going to act like this. I'm going to say who you are.
Well, no, you can't. You're not involved in it. You're not involved in it.
I know. Exactly.
Listen, it's the old adage. Any attention is good attention, and that's not the truth. I would, my suggestion to you guys, really, blow it off, move on. Now, Kevin, 25 years ago, would have been driving on the turnpike with a Polaroid picture of the dude and his address. Kevin now.
So Robin said, I let people know well in advance that I am not a serious auctioneer. I goof around a lot. If someone is out there only to source, then I'm not the auction for you.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that statement? That's how her and Devin started out, but she doesn't even realize that they are streamlined and better than some. So I'll give that compliment out that sometimes you listen, when you're with people who do it every day, blah, 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 you can't help but learn the good things to do. And you already know what not to do. So you got it made. I think those two, believe it or not, should be more active if it fits into their schedule. I know there's probably, listen, every house has dynamics. I mean, I've seen and heard of people splitting up over auctions or taking a break, let's say, or having a brawl. I mean, if it gets to that point, yeah, back off and go get a booth in the store and be done with that. But I can sit here as well as, you know, I got more complaints about being too serious than goofing off. Now, I'm just gonna leave that alone. If it says auction, it's an auction, and people are gonna come. Some buyers are gonna come, and they're gonna buy stuff. For someone to complain that you're being too serious rather than goofing off, to me tells me they're not people buying. You got to giggle and laugh. You got to tell a joke. You got to take a 5-minute blow here and there and just like bob and a boop, especially with that group of people that you can't. You got to watch every damn word you say before, or else, you know, and we all jump on it. You know, one person says the wrong word, and you're getting tortured over that word for 2 weeks in a good way, not in a bad way. I don't want an interceptic auction. I won't go to them. It's not a speed race. It really isn't. I mean, the other night, Tania's got an auction. I'll just tell everybody here. She was less than descriptive of an item she was selling, but it was friggin' hilarious. And she knows what I'm talking about. I sat there with my mouth open. I'm like, why does this work? And it does, because people are used to it. They don't want the same thing over and over. Like, blah, blah.
Good morning, Bonnie.
Listen, everybody at some point in their life, and someone's going to say, well, no, I didn't. Everybody, when they were a kid or at some point in their life, liked McDonald's. Then why are there 27 other hamburger joints? Sometimes you just get tired of the same thing over and over and over again. Right, Bobby? I got a ton of crap to sell. Look at this shit.
Let me get this crap out over here. Hold on. I want to sell this.
But you know what? I'm not trying to be anybody different. It's just how I am. That's how I talk. You know,
Well,
you like me or you don't. You know.
That's why people should go to auctions where they know the people. I mean, there are some that I go and I eyeball it, and I'm like, I can't see myself spending an hour here. I just get bored. I actually, and someone will tell you, I fall asleep in front of the computer. I really do.
I didn't know you had your mouth open. Watching.
I couldn't. Listen, I know you're less than politically correct in the language you use out in the public, but see, I tell you, Robin, I don't like you either. So that's why we're here. We're not staying away from you, though. We just want to ghost you, even though you're spitting blood on the ceiling or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But
now,
yeah,
when
I think
do my auction on
blow this person off. Listen,
when I do my auction with Picky Nikki on Tuesday, I call it Auction Our Way. I know that there's people that don't like me and don't like the way I come across, but when I have my meltdown on camera, and then you hear it like, oh my God, did you see what Susanna did? She won't get off the camera. Look how she's like bullying people to buy her stuff. Literally. You could literally, like, I'll tell T all the time, don't take me off camera. I'm not bullying her. She takes me off if she wants to. I'm having fun. Like, it's fun. Or I'm not letting anyone in the chat leave unless we get so many subscribers. If you guys really think that I can hold you hostage in the chat, seriously, I am going to go play Megabucks, whatever.
did you just make that up, Megabuck?
Susanna holds me hostage. Susanna holds me
Did you just call it
Yes,
Megabuck?
man, I thought that one last night was hilarious with the 666 threat. I laughed all night long.
I was like, you guys are not leaving this chat unless you guys subscribe to her because I know you have other accounts. She does not need to be at that number. Let's make it go up. And she did. She gained like 2 other subscribers.
Well, let the alligator community find out she's eating alligator, and then she'll get a few more.
Susanna wasn't having it last night on
No.
that number.
No.
Yeah, another night where I sat on the couch and fell asleep because there's drugs in the air. I don't know why. I think we have a couch that I sit on it and game over. Listen, there's way too much noise that gets up in the air. Just blow it off, man. If it's not somebody who's relevant in your life, who cares, man? Just blow it off. There's way too many friendships and things that happened over the past 18 months that were ruined about getting to the 4th person of a fucking story. Getting information about people saying, well, I know this, I know that, and this person did this. Way too much of that shit. Way too much noise.
Hey, all right, guys, I have a problem with this.
Don't bully me. I'm still talking. You're bullying me.
You guys always talk over me. I'm not letting it
I'm
happen.
telling the 9 people I know.
Look, you want to know something? Watch this.
Chicken
Ready?
butt.
Look, ready?
She's going to mute me.
I am. No. But guys, like, because she should, I don't know how to bully people, for one. 2, what I have a problem with is, I'm going to say this. Why does everyone say you're the biggest pussy, okay, when it should be considered you're the biggest dick? Because of the fact,
Oh, my
if you
God.
take a dick and you hit it once, it's down. If you hit a pussy, it keeps coming back for more. What's wrong with
Mine ain't down. And
I'm sorry. That's just
Really?
wrong. Whoever made up that saying, they were completely wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
Am I right or wrong? I think I'm right.
I think it's because they say that because the P word is usually.
hold on a second. Hold on. This is where you draw the line with your mouth? This is where you draw the line?
Say what you
Not
mean.
like a motherfucking shit. Bullshit. You can't say pussy? Are you
Fine.
kidding?
I think the reason they say pussy is because it is soft, and a dick
Right.
gets hard. That's why the P word is always soft.
Wow, this conversation completely hijacked the train.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You hit a dick, it goes down, it goes crying. You hit a
What happened?
pussy, she's like, yeah, baby, come back.
Did she say juice?
If I don't like someone who's selling while on panel, I just mute and go to another live for a couple of minutes. There you go, Annie. Perfect.
Now Robin's laughing. Robin and Devin are laughing at me.
Yeah, see, Devin agrees. That's where you drew the line. That's your ending point. Don't say that word around me. How about this? Moist.
Oh, that don't bother me.
That bothers a lot of people, and I don't know why, but it does.
Me either. I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
What?
Moist.
Oh, that doesn't
Moist
bother me.
towelette.
But you know what? It does. And there are certain things that bother me that it probably won't bother somebody else. But you have to respect each other too. So.
Oh, not when the language is being thrown around. There are no rules.
I thought she was giving the Bronx. Who was giving the Bronx salute?
You.
Apparently you're a shit star, Susanna. I don't know where that even came from, but what is this? You're a bully? You have bad language? What else is there?
I wasn't like this before. It was very meek and mild.
Oh, don't blame me for this bullshit.
It was your fault, Kevin, because you were like,
dug your
come
hole?
on, you can
looked
be
in the
you. You can do this.
You looked in the hole after you dug the hole and you jumped right in. Ain't my problem.
Oh,
Every time I hear the word doily, I think of my grandmother. They were frigging everywhere. She even had a big one on top of the refrigerator. So yeah, it is. No, she there are some people that this is a great medium for them, and there are some people that do well here, but there are very few that it's a great medium for. This is like almost built for your type of person, Susanna. So you know that you've grown, and you pretty much kept a lot in, and find it that it's a safe and okay place to vent and express yourself, and that it's okay that if you have a disagreement with somebody in a mature way, handle it. So that's why I'm telling you, this issue that you guys got with that individual, that person's not relevant to anybody. Blow it off. It's not relevant. It's not even worth having this live. Listening to Nia curse is much more fun.
I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people don't like me, and pretty much I know 95% of who they are that don't like me. That's where I get a thumbs down from.
Well, we're getting paychecks.
Bonnie, don't say that, because I absolutely thought that same exact way. Kevin, talk to me, and I'm telling you.
What's his name again?
Sagalicious, talk to me. And I'm telling you, I actually showed my face on Robin's, but it was overnight, like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. She did, when she used to do Insomniacs. And then, and I was showing my paintings at the time. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. No way. I'm not going to do this. I was talking to Kevin, and he just literally gave me a boot in the butt, not in a mean way, but gave me confidence in saying, you know what, you need to try. You really need to try. And now it's like, I don't even think, like, when I look out there, you know how people, they get stage fright, they can't talk to people. When I look in the chat, I'm just reading. I don't think, oh my God, there's 30 people out there watching me. And I don't want to think that, because then I'll go behind the camera and I'll be nervous. But yeah, you can do it, honey. Anyone can do it.
Just a chit chat, man. It's fine. Take an hour out of your day and blobbly boop.
Thank you, Susie. Susie says, I don't know why people wouldn't like you, T. Well,
I'll tell you why.
Because there's some out there, and I know who they are.
I know why. Because your name really is Tanya. It's not Tania, Miss Frankie.
It's T, Kevin.
Well, you just remember, I'm your number one fan, so that's all that counts. So I'm your number one fan. Yeah. That's all that counts.
Papa's been there since Music Chat. Awesome. Papa's been there from the beginning. Yeah,
I miss Music Chat so bad.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, because if I do it again on my channel, they're gonna close down my channel. I got a email about it. That's why I haven't done it. They're gonna close me down, they said, permanently if I do it again.
Yeah, there's not one copyright rule you didn't break.
So we're trying to figure it out how to do it on Kim's channel, because Kim said she doesn't care about hers, because me and Kim have our channel together. But that's the only reason we haven't done it, because if I do it again, I'm off.
That's not even close.
Now, why can't you just have another channel?
I know. I should do another channel. I'm gonna have to ask Robin to sit with me to figure out how to open that whole new channel.
Yeah, when does that individual ever sleep?
Robin?
The plate's full, man, and it's getting fuller.
I think, and I'm not saying anything against Kim or anything, but we associate the name Hemlock with your, with you, not with you, with you, but your music. Those were amazing, T.
Oh, trust me, I miss music night. I do, and I've sat here thinking like, how can I do this? But I think that's all I'm gonna have to do is just open a whole new channel just for music night.
You won't have time the next 2.5 months.
I won't have time.
You won't. It's holiday season. You won't have time.
No, not on top of that. My middle daughter's birthday is next month, also.
See, I told you. You don't have time for it. So don't
Yeah.
tease everybody. Just shut the hell up,
Oh.
pussy.
Hi, Papa Smurf.
I know. I'm gonna ask Robin to sit with me and help me try
If you
to
have Discord,
open
you
the
can use
whole channel
copyrighted
for
material
that.
in Discord.
Huh?
You could use copyrighted material in Discord.
What's that?
I don't know.
That's very
Miss
interesting.
Music Night, right, Bobby, honey? Yeah.
Discord is like Facebook, but no holds barred. You can talk about anything, do anything.
You could play the music as well. Because that's where her.
I haven't actually been there, but yeah, I mean, it's like there's no censorship of any kind there.
But censorship and copywriting are two different things. I'm just afraid her big thing is she needs to play snippets
And
or whole songs.
I know everybody loved it. It was just nice to get away from the auctions and just listen to music that
Well, I'll tell you why what happened to you. You did it. Nobody else was doing it. Then Whirlybird started doing it. And then somebody else decided, well, shit, let me do it all night long.
I mean, people play a lot of music on their channels. Like me, I've got on my channel, I don't have any of my own content yet, but I have playlists of my favorite music that people can come and look. But the way T was doing it was actually taking requests like a radio station and playing the music for that person.
I thought Twitch was
like,
more.
it was like a business that she was creating a show. So.
Yeah, I mean, and I didn't stop it just because I stopped it. I stopped it because I got an email telling me they're going to shut me down.
But I mean, you could take the request in from people and create playlists, and then they could come to your channel and just watch your playlist and do the same thing. So like do one Friday night, just take all requests, and then the next day or so publish that playlist, and people can come back and go through the playlist.
Yeah.
But we like having the interaction.
Right.
I think that was a big part of it. Everybody in the chat loved talking to each other and saying, oh, oh my God, I haven't heard this song in 30 years.
Yeah.
And it takes them back to a good memory. And
the playlist idea takes away from that deal, and that was my favorite part.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I'm gonna, I'm sure Robin's listening. She hears me saying I'm gonna need her help.
Robin, wake up.
I'm gonna try to open a new channel of just music, because trust me, I miss it too. I loved doing music night.
But how are you going to do that? You can't use the music.
I don't know.
You can use music on your YouTube if you put the credits to that music in the description at the bottom. Now, trying to do it on a live, you can't stop and republish that every single time. So
do it on live. So that's how people can put all 18 Rush Anthology albums on their channel and play it.
Yeah, as long as you put the credits in your description.
But they won't monetize it either, though. There's so many things about YouTube which is ass backwards. You're making some guy who's dead for 40 years.
Good morning, Catherine.
See, Robin said, I tried a music night with copyright-free music, but one night I was getting a lot of requests, so I played them, but I got knocked off YouTube, so it wasn't worth it. And that's probably like the email I got. They told me they'll close me down if I do it again.
Now, have you guys seen the two brothers that they go over a song? They listen to the song. You can hear the song itself, and then they rate it.
There's channels that do that.
So why can't she do that? Is it because she's live?
That's possibly because they can, when they're doing it the way they do, they can actually put the credits to the music in their description. So that's probably their way around it. Although some of them have been shut down also.
Oh, wow. Because
That
some of
seems
them have
entirely-
like over 1 million subscribers.
But the music isn't going to be monetized. Copyrighted music will never be monetized. Because they can't contradict themselves. If they're not going to pay you to run your show on your channel, then they can't make money off of doing AdSense on your channel because now they're profiting.
Well, that's the reason for putting the credits in the description, is so that that artist does get credit and gets paid for that, for you playing it.
So Papa Smurf says you can tie your YouTube channel to Discord. You can listen to music, then have a text running same time it works.
Well, it's similar to what they do in the cryptocurrency channels. And they're getting sniped one after the other. Because now it's not okay to have that information out there because they think you're subliminally making people lose money. It's hilarious. You know, you got a bunch of 22-year-old kids making decisions that adults, you know, you would have more people out there and more channels. Give them an opportunity to make more money if they just eased up their regulations on a lot of things. But it's okay for two people to actually threaten each other's life and do nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Or let kids being bullied and they end up doing something terrible. They don't do nothing about that.
Yeah. Bonnie, have a good day, honey.
Denise wants to play Hotel California and she robbed the bank. I mean, seriously?
Oh yeah,
Hey.
that was one of the ones. That one.
That song, no one will be able to play.
Hotel California, Nirvana. There was one also by Tina Turner. There's certain songs that if I even played like 30 seconds, they would have closed me. They closed me down.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about Hotel California. I just hate that song.
Hotel California is my favorite song of all time.
Ugh.
I love it. I love
Not
the
me.
music.
I've heard on various occasions that that's the one that, you know, that's one of the top 10 that they have in there. That even if you put someone else has got their radio on in their garage and they're on your channel chit-chatting, they find it. They find it and they.
Why that song? That one. Why that one so big on that one?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not YouTube.
The same thing with, I know, Nirvana. Any Nirvana songs is another one.
I don't know.
And that one by Tina Turner, there was a couple of them that they knocked us off. So there was another one by Queen. That, remember, I know you guys remember that they shut us down immediately right there. That we had to wait like a minute to come back.
We are the champions.
Was it that one?
No, it was Bohemian Rhapsody. More than likely.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Dad loved it. Yep. There are different levels based on who owns the music. Yeah. I can make a decision, and I'm 67 years old.
Who is this?
Why, Catherine? What's the decision? What decision do you have to make?
Yeah, Catherine, we'll decide for you. Bring it on.
Yeah. Tina Turner just sold her music rights so that they will be heavily monitoring those. Oh, wow. She sold her music rights?
Well,
wouldn't you make more money keeping your music rights than selling it outright?
Oh, how much more money could you
it's like selling your business. I mean, you build a big business and you're bringing in millions of dollars, say, and then you just want to retire and get a lump sum, and out of it, then you just sell your rights to that whatever record label and just let them deal with it.
She's got to be 80 years old.
Yeah.
And the woman's got the most perfect legs. Catherine, it's scary. Well, it's your story. If you want to tell us, tell us. If you don't, that's okay, honey. But I'm sure you'll make the right decision. Not if you want to.
One thing, too, that makes it easier for YouTube to catch all that is all the AI software that they use now. They don't have to have people watching channels to see what's going on. The computers catch it all within a second.
But if you want to do a remake on your own, they can't touch you.
Right. As long as you change at least one word in the song, you can do whatever you want with it.
Welcome to the California Hotel. We've got curry for you.
Oh, wow. Frenchie's saying she lives in Denmark, maybe Switzerland now. I think she's not in good health.
Yeah, but you can also let your copyright material be its own entity in an estate. You know, I agree. Sell to somebody. She probably took the money and you don't know, donated to quite a few organizations, quite a few this and that. She's not going to need it when she's passed on. She always seems to have been a nice person.
Well, and too, if you keep it and set it up as an estate for your heirs, then there's all the legal issues with that and all the money that has to be spent for somebody to manage that trust. And it's easier just to get the lump sum and stick it away in banks and investments, and that way your family's taken care of for the rest of their life.
Catherine, to come on YouTube Live, you know I love to talk. I mean chat. I mean talk. I'm not sure if I understand that. I'm a little slow, so I'm not sure.
Well, Catherine, I did it. Here I am, bright and shiny on the channel. And I had, for many years, I just said, I'm never going to do that. But look at me. I did it.
Papa, don't preach.
It's fun.
And I love it that he's here for my Halloween.
I'm still
video.
kind of shy of showing my actual face, but I'll get there someday.
People
Don't be
are going to be
shy.
wearing costumes all week, really? Wow. They're going to eat food.
Oh my God, really? Did you just do that really fast?
Huh?
I caught you. You need
Did
to
you catch
stay
that?
on. Do it.
For $100, I'll come on for 1 minute.
Do it, Papa Smurf. You can do it. Do it, Jay. There you. Look at you. You're
Hi.
so handsome.
What are you, Johnny's brother?
Look at him. Oh,
There
nice
you
to
go.
meet you.
Yep.
Oh,
Finally.
you're distracted. I'm looking for stuff to rob from him in the background. There's got a little cupboard there with a window. That would be my entry point. Come down the hall, make a right into the sliding door closet. Okay, we're good.
Not much here, but a bunch of junk.
Susie Rosie's going to be in costume that night. See, Annie said, way to go, Jay.
There you go.
Joyce. Papa Smurf, do Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
There
Good
you
morning.
go.
Hi, Papa.
Joyce.
I just got back. Sorry, I had a phone call.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get back.
Hi, Papa. You look awesome.
Ah,
Nice. I just
Hi,
told you to
Linda
myself
the
right now because I
ghost.
look like a monster.
Linda the ghost. Your picture looks familiar, Linda.
Is that
Mhm.
Linda?
That's Linda, my
It's
little
Linda
sister.
the ghost.
My adopted little sister. Love her to death.
Aw.
Everybody's got relatives on here. I don't.
You don't?
No.
I can be your sister.
Everybody's inherited people on there.
Well, Linda's not my real sister. I just adopted her from YouTube.
That's
Never
what I
met
mean.
her in my life.
Oh, Frenchie said you're such a cutie.
Such a cutie.
Really? This ugly mug?
Oh my God, don't say that.
He's going to yell at you.
I'm sorry, but Papa always had the awesome request on the music nights. The best request.
Yep.
Music night.
The awesomer
Let me
ones.
see.
Yeah. The awesomer.
That's awesome. Now, Linda, do you do ghost stories? I love ghost stories. Stop, Tania, not that one.
Oh.
And then you have Sagalicious doing Jason.
Isn't that noise, Kevin, that noise that they do in Jason, isn't it really actually them saying his name?
Yeah, Jason. Kill. Suzanne Summers is 75 years old. Are you kidding me? Shit. Everyone's getting old. Anyway, sorry.
Suzanne Summers. She did Three's Company, right?
Come on, knock on my door.
Yep.
Ready for you.
What was the other girl in Three's Company? The other roommate girl?
Joyce DeWitt.
Janet.
The one with the dark hair.
Janet.
Yeah.
Joyce DeWitt.
Joyce DeWitt, yeah.
Janet. Yeah. Joyce DeWitt. And it was I was looking for the name Janet. Yeah.
My daughter yesterday was talking about there's a football game at the high school tonight. And I was like, oh, do you want me to go with you? And she looked at me. She's like, you're like 50. And I'm like,
I just go.
I'm like, she actually came out and said, you're like 50. Because I was just being nice. I said, do you want me to go with you? You're like 50.
So, Linda, you're saying that you don't go, but you just go ghosting. So does that mean you ghost people? You guys know what that means, right? Or is that just me in my own mind again? Ghosting people.
I have no idea.
Is that the definition you mean, Linda?
When you ghost somebody, is that when you say you're going somewhere, but you just leave them high and dry, you don't let them know anything?
Hi, Joyce.
It's great putting a face with the names. Absolutely, Dee. Hey, Dee. Thank you for coming in, honey.
Oh, I would
And
love.
Myra. Good morning, Myra.
I would love to haunt some people when I die. I'd start tomorrow if I could.
His mother. Okay.
Go in the house, knock shit over, and leave. Mental warfare would be greatest if you were invisible.
Some people deserve it.
Going too hot.
Oh, they do.
I like that, Linda. Oh, not like that. Okay. Yeah, but so, guys, that was the subject this morning on Johnny's, and I thought, let's start that subject, and we talked about it, and we kind of figured it out. Like, just let it go, right?
Yeah,
Kevin.
Yeah, my opinion is it's not someone's not relevant. Don't waste any mental, energy on non-relevant people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easier said than done, without a doubt. I mean, I've tried for months to dislike Papa Smurf, but he still gets to me.
I'm going to haunt you, Kevin.
2 minutes, that's fine. I need the attention. But listen, make sure. All I can tell everybody is, if you can, make sure this isn't all you have.
What do you mean?
All
Like
right.
YouTube?
If you're not going to make it out of the house during the day, go walk around the block once. This YouTube held people hostage last year, and it did. Anybody be foolish not to say it did from March of 2020 straight through, I guess, the beginning of this year. It really did. So everyone's got. I think a lot of people still finding a way to be themselves 1,000% now, because a lot of lives have changed in a lot of different ways, and people have gone. and people have gone upstairs. So it's a different entity.
I took a couple of weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago. I don't know if you guys know as, but I know Robin and Susanna and Kim noticed. I took pretty much a week off YouTube, a full week off. No auctions. I wasn't even coming in auctions. Nothing. I took a full week off, and I did stuff around my house. I went shopping, hung out with my girls, watched movies that I haven't seen in a while, and.
It's almost like even if you're not selling or you're not buying, it sometimes does feel like it's a job just to socialize, and it should never feel that way. And I feel terrible that you get the sense that some people really that as far, this is just my opinion, whatever. Everyone needs to take a back step 5 days a month, but consecutive days. You're staring at a screen. You're doing exactly what you tell your kids to stop doing.
Right, Cody?
Oh, shut up, Cody. She's here. I'm out of here.
I'm lucky if I can walk a quarter of a block, so.
But just getting out of the house or opening the window, going to the window if you can't. But just to break something up. I mean, I know I push myself. I can tell you every Friday morning before I do this show, I make up 10 excuses to not coming on.
Listen, it's okay if you enjoy it. Don't feel. You can't feel bad if you enjoy doing something. It takes the fun out of it.
Yep.
But the next time you got Tania on your panel, don't fucking email me. This is colossal. This is bullshit.
I should scare you away too, Kevin.
I haven't seen Pasty Crasty Patricia in a long time either.
She was on last night. We saw her last night at T's place.
I don't tend to get out around. I don't shuffle around nowhere near as often. It's that. I wonder if we're allowed to use the word FOMO. I'm going to use it anyway. I'll take responsibility. Everybody had a bit of that for a long time.
I put the StreamYard in the chat if anybody else wants to come up.
Yeah, come on in and join this crew.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Patsy Crafties. Oh, my God. Guys, hold on. Guys, talk amongst yourselves because I'm going to go get something that I received from
Hold on.
Hold on.
You sound
Just
like Mike Myers' mother on SNL.
And she leaves me hanging the bag.
Are you sure? Because I'm scared. I don't want to be sued.
Stay there. Don't move. I'm holding you guys hostage.
Come on, T, turn your camera on. Join me.
No, I look crazy right now.
Hey, I thought I looked crazy, but y'all said I look great.
I only slept last night for like 5 hours because what time did we shut down? Like 1 o'clock last night?
Oh, you got 5 in a row?
Yeah. Well,
I haven't gotten that in 2 years.
And then I had to get up at 6:30 to get my kids up for school.
Fuck it. Say no to school.
And it's two of my girls to go to a different school, and my one goes to another school. So I have my oldest goes to high school, so she has to be at school by 7:10. Then I come back, wake up the other two, then drive them to school by 8:45.
7:10.
Yep.
They expect these kids to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that's the time she has to be at school. 7:10. I have to have her drop. We leave the house here at 7 o'clock, so I could get her there by 7:05, 7:10.
Yeah, right, Jen. If you miss out on it, someone's going to tell you tomorrow anyway. It's different. It's different than it was. It's and there was a lot of fun to be had when you didn't know what was going to go on in the world, happen in the world. Don't forget. People seem to forget about that fear factor of you got cooties, but we all had cooties at the same time. So it's different now. We know that it was exaggerated. Now we know that it's really not much better now than it was. And now I personally know somebody who had the vaccine and it's going to end up killing them in 2 days. So there's that.
Did you get the vaccine? I know it's
Me?
private, but yeah.
Me? Absolutely not.
Who do we have? We have Miss Cody.
Hey, Cody.
Screw that. I'm out of here.
Cody.
Hi, Cody.
And you shut up, Kevin.
Hey, you know what?
What?
FUK means you could use the K there. So,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and
So
if you find a duck, oh, look at that.
What
Make
is
yourself
that?
big. Make yourself big, Susanna, so we can see it.
oh,
What
that's
is that?
right.
Yeah. Papa Smurf, where do you live?
Austin, Texas.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, you must be in love with the influx of California people coming, huh?
Oh yeah, hate them to death.
So I was on Patsy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was on Patsy Craft's channel, right? And she was auctioning, and she actually makes these little angels. So it's a bead, and then she puts all of these together, and I'm like, oh my god, they're absolutely beautiful.
Mhm.
So I got like 5 of them, and they're all different, and I'm actually giving them away for Christmas
Is that
to
an
my
angel?
kids. It's an angel. So there's that one. I want to show you these because these are just, and the quality of them is so amazing.
How the hell did you get
Patsy,
turned?
you need,
Cody came on and you turned it into an auction.
it's not an auction. It's not an auction. But look at that one. And those are beads.
That one's
They're
ugly.
so freaking cute. Look,
Just kidding. Oh, every auction's gonna have one of those. I'll be that one here, okay? Oh,
so cute. And look at that one. Oh my god.
Apparently,
is that
Susanna,
green?
she got a lot of them.
I did. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. And they're beautiful. And they were not expensive at all. Patsy, drop your link.
Yeah, he dibs on the green one.
They're bad.
And
That's the roots.
and they're not even they're not, made cheaply. They're good quality. They're adorable. Adorable. Okay. I'm sorry. It's enough. I just had to share.
Thanks for sharing. And who are they from?
Patsy Crafties, Patricia.
Does she have an eBay or a Macari or a
Well,
Etsy
I don't know
or
if she does have an eBay or Macari or
Johnny's House of
Poshmark.
Deal? If she wants to drop it so people can see what she makes,
She
you can
does
put the
have a
link in there,
YouTube
right?
channel.
I heard she's pretty crafty though. You gotta be careful.
And then you get them inside of a cellophane bag, and on top, they were packaged so beautifully.
Cody, what do you?
I love it when I get things
Iridescent.
like
Is that
this.
bag iridescent?
It is.
Oh, that's pretty
See?
smart. I would buy something just to get the bag.
There's Patsy's channel.
And then she puts them inside a little baggie
Oh my God.
like this. They're so cute. And she sent me a beautiful postcard with it. And it was all wrapped up in tissue paper. So her packaging was amazing. There it was, just like that.
It's kind of raising the bar for people. It's kind of lame, Patsy. Raising the bar a little bit, no?
And
Try
then
and
she
keep up.
has these little stickers. The little sticker says handmade. Thank you. Made especially for you. Made with love.
You do auctions?
Yeah, she does
She does.
auctions.
Yes.
Oh shoot! I never. I don't even know
And
that.
her daughter Jenny has lots of great items on her channel too.
Yep.
I think I know who Jenny is.
Jenny Gems Project.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
it?
awesome. We got subscribers.
Moonstone Mama's got Jenny's daughter to accidentally say "tickle your pickle" on one of their auctions. It was funny because her daughter was, I think, 4.
Yeah, I'm glad to have Devin as a Texas neighbor also now.
Yep. It was so funny though. I was at that auction. They didn't realize that the little one was listening that closely, and all you hear in the background is this little tiny voice go, "Tickle my pickle." Yeah.
I don't know, Ghost.
No, we have no clue.
No, I don't.
Well, going by the icon, the avatar, I believe I know who it is.
Well, who is?
Who Linda the Ghost is.
They said who she was before.
Well, I wasn't here.
They said it's Linda, whoever that is.
Linda Baroud.
Oh, you kidding me? From Spain?
Yeah. Well,
She's not in Spain anymore. She's back home.
Oh, she's finally back home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't in Spain.
It took me a minute.
Jen, it's okay. You can work while you listen. It's okay, honey. Don't feel guilty.
Back in the freaking cold Sweden.
Oh, some shit makes me crack up.
One of my high school friends here in Austin, who's a big time drummer for a lot of bands, just moved to Zurich. He got tired of the growth of Austin, so he's out.
How long you plan on staying off for?
Why you gonna go Susanna like you did on my live?
Where?
Oh, what a fiasco that turned into. Oh, Lord.
I told you were gonna be gone for an hour, and you were.
Yeah, well.
What are you guys talking about?
Kevin came on my live on Wednesday, and Lori came home from the store, and he's like, "I'll be back in a minute." I was like, "He's like, I have packages to carry." I said, "Yeah, we'll see you in an hour." He goes, "No, it's just a few things." He never came back, but he was still on the screen. I did end up muting you because at one point we could hear you talking, so I didn't want people to overhear your conversation.
That's hilarious.
Rhonda tried messaging Lori to let her know that you were still on the panel, and she didn't get an answer, so we figured you guys just got busy or something. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Hi, Stephen. Yeah.
Well, I gotta fly because I haven't even eaten yet today.
Oh
You
my
have
goodness.
not eaten? I haven't
You haven't had your eggs and avocado this morning?
No avocado. Too
No wonder
expensive.
you're cranky.
I don't think it was that.
I don't know.
Maybe I was. Who knows? I don't know.
So, Kevin, you have an avocado every single day in the morning.
If you average it out, pretty darn close to it. Last couple of weeks I've been shirking that responsibility, and I feel it. So I need to get some quickly. I have a half a day, and if I have something for lunch or dinner that needs a side, I'll have the other half. If not, I'll do it the next morning. But yeah, I'm a proponent that I will tell people you're missing the boat. It does make you feel good. It does take care. It does take care of a lot of things in your body, without a doubt. I swear by them. I notice a difference when I get my day started without it.
Really?
Yeah, just the same as if I started my day without coffee. I would know that you know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good for you. It's really, 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 really good.
What, avocado?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like them.
I was just talking to them yesterday. They don't like you either.
Do you know that you can teach yourself to like something?
I don't know about that.
Yes, you can.
You will never get me to eat a Brussels sprout. You can try. It ain't gonna happen.
If you have a little bit of Brussels sprout, every single time you see a Brussels sprout, you're changing your mind to it. And then one day you're gonna end up liking it. I never liked cantaloupe, but I knew it was good for you. So I trained myself to having cantaloupe little by little bit, and now I have cantaloupe.
How about this?
I don't like cantaloupe or avocado, so
Do you put anything on the avocado, or just like that?
I will put on it. I'll have it with eggs, and I'll put. It depends on. Sometimes I'll mix it up and put it on a wrap with the eggs and use everything bagel seasoning on it.
But you don't put like salt and pepper on it, or?
Oh, absolutely no, not at all. I don't use salt. It's zero salt I use on anything. I don't like salt actually. I do like potato chips, not gonna lie, but I don't put salt on any food. I don't think any food needs salt. That's just me. I don't eat it. Actually, I don't eat any food that really requires salt because there's always something you're making with it that's gonna have the salt.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand why people salt water when they're boiling pasta. You're supposed to put a dollop of oil in it. You know, the salt deteriorates the pasta. The oil makes it not stick. I don't know what they're doing with doing that. Everything, well, but there's a little tiny bit in the everything bagel seasoning. They also have, without the salt in it, avocado seasoning you can buy. But I just like it by itself, believe it or not. You know, you get one with the 3 day of perfection. You just make slices and have them with, you know, full of food.
Yeah, I just pop the seed out and eat it out of the shell with a spoon.
It also tastes pretty good if you want to get used to liking it, like Susanna said. Use sweet balsamic on it, and it changes the flavor profile of the avocado. But my big thing that I heard from people, they don't like the texture, which I don't understand.
No,
Some people don't like the mushy stuff.
I don't think the texture was.
They must not like bananas either then.
Yeah.
actually I don't.
Yeah.
Well, at our age, Papa Smart, we're not supposed to be eating bananas.
Yeah, I gave them up.
I used to love bananas when I was a kid, and now even the smell of bananas makes me so sick. I couldn't even feed my kids banana baby food because I'd be like, bleh. So yeah.
Well, you know what's funny about bananas? Anything that's banana flavored don't taste like a banana. So I don't know where that scam comes from.
Right.
Like it just don't.
See, I love fresh raspberries, but I don't like raspberry flavored anything because it doesn't taste like raspberries.
I know somebody else like that.
Yeah.
See, even just me, Kathy, she said the texture is my second favorite part.
Yeah, she's taking you down an alleyway. Be careful here.
I like that. I agree with that.
I don't know about that.
Some of us don't.
Oh, here we go.
I have an avocado in my salad once a week. Yeah.
Linda, you mentioned in the chat that you haven't received some of your packages. I actually talked to someone the other day that got a package returned to them that they had sent you. I can't remember who it was, but it got returned to sender. It was undeliverable, and it's sitting in their house right now.
It was intolerable.
So figured I'd let you know that.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Hey, I know I'm getting off the subject, but have you guys watched the new series on Netflix? It's called You, Y-O-U.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's not new. Did they bring in part 3?
So there's 3 seasons to it?
No, I know there's 2. I saw the first 2.
Huh.
I might or might not be back, so I'll leave my thing up there. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm just.
I don't do Netflix, so I don't know that one.
I haven't been able to have my Netflix in about 6 months now, so.
I liked it, Suzanne. I saw the first 2 seasons. I liked it.
Because I'm on my 4th episode of the first season. I thought it was something brand new, but wow.
Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah.
I do. I like it.
I'm waiting for part 3 to come out.
And one of my other ones is Yellowstone, but it's on Peacock. Has anyone watched that one? That's not on Netflix.
I've watched a few of them. Peacock is one of my streaming services.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that series, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I have Amazon Prime right now. That's it, and I only keep that because I need it for the shipping.
Yeah,
For
I
the
have
few
I
things.
have Prime,
They ship.
Peacock, and Paramount TV, which is CBS. So that's all I pay for.
I had Prime, Netflix, and my Kindle Unlimited. And hey, casual.
Flipper.
No, the only thing I have right now is my Prime.
Yeah, Kathy likes Yellowstone, her and her mom. Absolutely. Flipper's here. Good morning, Flipper. Mwah. Good morning. Did I say good morning to Texas Val? Good morning, Val. Mwah. But he's got me started on Blacklist. Blacklist, I have to tell you, when I first started watching Blacklist, I was hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. He had me by here, and I was like, Blacklist. But I am telling you, as the seasons went on, it wasn't even the same anymore. Why do they do that? Why don't they just keep going with the same kind of, show they had?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
But
never watched that one.
I loved Blacklist. Blacklist was very, very good. How people can kill people and get away with it. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. I learn a lot from TV.
Okay, so crossing visiting Susanna off of the list.
What was it that someone said? We were talking about people dying and, killing people. And this guy, it was so funny. A friend of mine owns a pool service. So, they come in, they do the excavation, and they put up the pool and whatnot. And he said, if you ever want to kill someone, let me know, because before I pour the concrete, I'll put the body in the bottom of the pool.
Right.
It's like, whoa.
Best place for it.
Holy, I was just like, just the thought of that.
The other good place is near any septic tank
Not a good
because
place.
it throws the dogs off, throws the scent of cadavers.
Oh. So this show now has turned in Hard to Hide a body.
So I've heard.
So she's heard. Wink,
So I've
wink.
heard. Yeah. It saves on lime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could ever feel that strong that I would do that too. Yeah. Oh, just a reminder, buying space, Myra, from today on until November the 3rd. She has nothing going on, and she will stop back on Wednesday on the 3rd for readings. So she's taking a little bit of a break.
Susie, I'll keep that in mind next time I'm digging holes for dead people. Why would dead people need a hole? Why are you digging them for the dead people? Did they request it before they died? Inquiring minds want to know.
See, now you know what I'm talking about. Blacklist. Yep, turned into a soap opera. Okay. I'll keep that in mind next time. Yeah. Well. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Where'd Tania go?
Hi, Jenny.
Robin. 2 words, Florida Everglades.
Why? What's Florida Everglades?
There's alligators there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
People go in and nobody ever finds them. They usually don't even find enough DNA to identify remains there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of
I think
bodies have
most
disappeared
older
into the Everglades.
I don't know. Brian Laundry, whatever how you say it. Did they find his body yesterday?
They found his skeleton. Yes.
Oh, did they?
They
Yep.
what?
Just his
Yes, they found
skeleton?
his skeleton. Yes,
A
he was
skeleton?
already skeletonized. Yes.
How
How
the
could
hell
he
was
be
he?
skeletonized?
He's only been missing. He's been missing since what, the 11th of this month, right?
I know it was a short time, but that's the way
10
they
days.
described it. But they have verified that it was him.
Did the animals eat him?
Probably. Yeah, there's no way that he would decompose that quickly, so
Yeah.
it had to be animal
Not in
munching
10
out.
days.
Wow. So do you think that he probably killed himself?
Oh, he disappeared a month ago. I thought he disappeared this month.
Sorry, I'm here. I was trying to fix something on StreamYard.
And to a lot of it depends on the conditions of where he died, as far as how fast the body would decompose. Also, so if it was a wet, humid place, and, he could have decomposed that fast.
It
Hi,
said that
Jenny.
It said he was found at the Carlton Memorial Reserve and something Creek Environmental Park. So yeah, I guess it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
But damn, that's quick.
Well, I'm gonna head out because I
But
gotta go. Do some
Bobby's
stuff.
saying body talk with him.
I'm gonna head
Yeah.
out because I gotta
Okay,
start
honey,
doing some
thank
stuff
you.
before I have to go pick up the kids.
Bye,
Bye,
T.
Tia.
Bye, guys. I'll see you guys tonight.
Okay, I'll be there.
Yep, Hemlock tonight.
Yeah, what time am I going on? Does anybody know? Because I don't remember. I always do the thumbnails and I don't remember what times I ever put for them. That I have to go back.
7 p.m. I think.
7? Really?
She did it that early? What's wrong with
I
her?
did? I don't know. What
Let
did I
me
do?
look.
Hey, Kevin should be happy. I already have my live for tomorrow scheduled.
I always forget the times I put that. I'm like, what time did I put that for?
Jen, they said in the blurb I just read, they said there was a no
9 p.m. Eastern. 9
Oh,
p.m.
9. Maybe we'll probably go on earlier then. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
go on
hit
at
it up.
8.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't realize I put it that late. Maybe we'll put on at 9. We'll probably go on at 8 then. Bye guys. Yeah, I gotta go start doing stuff in the house before I have to go pick up the girls from school.
Alrighty, honey.
But all right, we'll see you guys tonight.
There's your name.
All right, I'll talk to you in
Later.
a little bit.
Bye guys.
Bye, honey. Thank you.
I'll put in the link for a show tonight, so
What happened?
everybody be there.
So Kathy said they found a
Yeah, that's
notebook by his body apparently that may have some answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to look at a wedding venue tonight. Susie, go look at the wedding venue. Go get married. Stop living in sin.
That's more important, Susie.
Santa.
Coming from
Take the
me.
plunge.
Coming from me, right?
Mm-hmm. No, Tania lives in Florida.
You wonder if his body was underwater for a time. What condition is the notebook in?
Yeah. If that notebook was in the water, it's not going to be readable.
You both have houses. Oh.
No, they don't live together.
No, they don't live together.
Kim goes to visit with her for lengths of time.
We aren't living together just a few nights a week. We are sinners. Few nights a week. I wonder why. What's it called? A booty call. Hello? So you haven't had a while to sell one of them.
Yeah, Jen, they can't figure out which house they want to sell, so they'll probably end up selling both of them and just getting a new one that's both of theirs, you know.
Yeah,
Do you
either
wanna
that
know-
or sell or live in one and keep the other for rental property for income.
Do you want to know a fun fact about me? Well, maybe not a fun fact. I have never lived alone, ever.
Well,
I have never, ever lived alone.
I have. I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think that's weird?
What, that you've never lived alone? No.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well,
I've been alone by myself since March of 2020. So, well, actually, a few months before that. So,
see, was it?
Hey, Patrick.
So Kathy said, neither have I. She's
that-
never lived alone. Jen has never lived alone. Bonnie's never lived alone. So it's not uncommon. And
No.
a lot of people, yeah. Because
I mean,
I
living-
went from my parents' house to getting married, living with my ex-husband. So I've always had, and then my children, I've always had a now Tina, and it's, yeah, never lived alone.
I have. Living alone right now for me is not ideal because of the physical situation I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I
Patrick.
can't do a lot of things. Like, you know, I'm waiting right now for my landlord to get back to me to see when he's going to be able to come check under the house for leaks. Because I have a pipe leaking. My water bill, I was informed, is $210.
ouch.
There is no way I'm using even a third of that. So obviously there's a leak somewhere.
Yeah.
And it could potentially cause structural damage to the foundation or something. So I let him know. And he read the message last night and still hasn't gotten back to me. So I have no idea. But so I'm waiting for him. But like, I can't go check it myself. What am I going to do? Use the wheelchair and try and get under the house?
Mhm.
I
Just throw
can't even-
yourself on the ground and crawl under.
I can't even. There's scorpions on the ground here. I'm not getting on the ground outside. The only way I'm getting on the ground outside is if I fall out of the wheelchair. And so, I mean, depending on who I've lived with, sometimes I prefer to live by myself because then I don't have to deal with anybody else's bullshit. Their little quirks, or stupidities, or leaving caps off toothpaste, or not putting the toilet seat down, the lid down, or whatever. Little annoying things, or being quiet. Living with my son was complete chaos because he games so loud that it's very intrusive, and it's nice and quiet in my house now. I like that. Yeah, it's the landlord's problem. It's not my problem, but I have to pay the bill. So, you know,
And I doubt very seriously if your landlord will reimburse you for that. So
no, he won't.
even though it's his property. So
Yeah, well, he won't reimburse me for the water bill, even though it's his pipes and his pipes are causing the problem. But he needs to get it fixed because I notified him day before yesterday. He didn't see the message. I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't see the message when I sent the first one. So then I sent another one last night, and he read it. So it's acknowledged that he saw it. So after that, I can ask for compensation because it's up to him to come take a look at the property. And I wish it was the rock band Scorpions, Patrick, because that would be, kind of awesome. But
then she'd definitely go under there.
yeah, and then I definitely go under there. But yeah, so. But the thing is that the bill being that high, now that the billing dates, now I'm into the new billing date and there's still a leak. So that'll be on the next bill. And I can't deal with that high of an expense. I don't have the money for it. Issa, the girl that was married to John, she actually put $100 towards it because she knows I can't afford it, which was very sweet of her. So I got some help with that, which I'm completely relieved and very grateful to her for. But yeah, it's crazy. It's one thing after another in this house. I'm like, ugh. So. Yeah, you're gonna inherit a 32-year-old, Susie. But you know, I mean, I can't take my trash out to the curb. You know what I mean? My neighbors do that for me every Wednesday night. They pull the trash can out to the road, and then Thursday morning after the trash people come, one of them grabs it and drags it back to my house for me. I can't even go get my own mail, you know, so.
Confession, I've had laser hair removal. I have too. Super self-conscious. Me and Papa Smurf could never be related. I think that was a fun fact.
So having somebody living here would be helpful if they actually helped, but my son was not helping anyway, so. He's still helping financially, but he wasn't much for the picking up after himself or doing any cleaning or any of that. And it was very frustrating, and he had a lot of attitude, so it's better that he's not here right now. I actually saw him day before yesterday because he got packages sent to my house. He couldn't remember his new address. He's been there for 3 months now. Couldn't remember the address. So he had his Amazon stuff sent here. So I saw him when he came in.
Yes, ma'am.
Papa Smurf, I'm going to ask you, Cody, too. But Papa Smurf, give me a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact. That's a hard one. Can't really come up with anything right offhand.
Everything about me is a fun fact.
We're going to go to Cody, and then we'll be back to you. Go, Cody.
Everything about me is a fun fact. You kind of had to pick a subject.
Tell us one thing we don't know. We know a lot, but just tell us one thing we really don't know.
People on YouTube know pretty much everything. I've run through pretty much my entire life, all my lives. Hey, get back here.
And if they don't, I'm sure there's someone out there in this community that will actually search you up and do a background check and get all information on you. So if you don't tell them, there's some people out there that will do that.
I don't really have anything in my background check except I have a criminal domestic violence charge. It was filed without a finding. So technically it's not supposed to exist. Yeah, I can't think of anything that I haven't already talked about.
No criminal history in my past. I've been a good boy. So
oh no, I bitch slapped the crap out of my husband.
There was one time, I think I was 7 or 8. I stole a little miniature deck of playing cards from a 5 and dime store.
I bitch slapped my husband because he tried to kill me. So, you know, and then he lied the next day, and I was already traumatized from almost dying the day before. So when he lied, I had enough, and I bitch slapped him, and he called the cops on me, and they came and arrested me. So, yep. But he never showed up at court, so it was filed without a finding.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick said, fun fact, I'm not a real porn star, but I try to portray one in the bedroom.
Well, good for you, Patrick. Although if you keep moving your girl's hair out of the way so that the camera can get a good angle, that's not a good way to portray being a porn star. Stop that.
So Jen says, I've never smoked weed. Fun fact. How old is Papa Smurf? How long have you been reselling?
Well, reselling as far as here on YouTube, not yet. And like I said earlier in the show, it looks like that's not going to happen. But I did have an antique shop for about 4 years back in 1999 through 2005.
Oh, wow.
And that was fun. So, and as far as my age, too damn old.
Hey, Georgia. How are you, honey?
Actually, I will be 65 in just a few short months.
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know what a 65 is supposed to look like, but I would never give you that age, 65.
Well, thank you.
So Tony never smoked weed. Fun fact. Susie says, I smoked enough for both of us. Another fun fact.
Me too, Susie.
What about you, Patrick? Uh-huh.
I haven't touched weed in 21 years. I smoked enough of it before that, though.
Jenny didn't know it was you, Papa Smurf, on panel. Hi, Ashley's World. Thank you for coming in. Mwah.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
See, Jen says you're not that old. Nope.
Not yet.
Texas Val says, oh, you're young then. Hey, Mr. Picky. Hi, John. Enville, have I smoked weed? Is that what you're asking me? I have. Yes, I do. I do sometimes because I get really bad migraines. I had brain surgery back in 2011. So I had what was called the Anulkari malformation, and I deal with headaches and migraines really bad. So sometimes at night, if I have a really bad migraine, I'll have maybe 1, maximum 2 puffs. Yes.
Highlight what Kathy commented.
Oh, where is Kathy? Is she up there? Fun fact, I'm high right now. I wish you were on panel so I could hear you giggle.
Yeah, come on, Kathy, join us.
It's touch and go when Kathy's on a panel when she's high, because sometimes she falls asleep and doesn't. All you get is her picture.
Like one certain Saturday when we lost her.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Ashley's World is going to be on T and Kim's tonight. She'll be on Hemlock's tonight. Awesome.
Yeah, I wish I was in my 30s too, Annie, because then I'd still have my leg.
John, thanks again for the turtle. I didn't try it till I was 31. Wow.
Robin, I thought of you today. You and your turtles. I had something and it was wet and it put like a splash of water, like a drop of water down on my table. And when I wiped it clean, I have like one little clean spot on the table now. I need to clean the table. And my little crafting table here. And it's in the shape of a turtle standing on its back legs. Like you can see like the shape of the shell and the legs and the head. And I'm like, that looks like a freaking turtle. I'm like, Robin is haunting me. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. So I thought of you today.
JJ, good morning. JJ, I have to say, I have missed you this week. My Thursday was not complete because you weren't on. I have a regime. I usually stop my cooking dinner while you're on the counter. I'm listening, I'm watching, and you just totally messed up my day yesterday, JJ. So you need to make that up.
Robin,
you
it's
cannot
supposed
come
to
on
be Saturday.
and leave me hanging. I'm sorry.
Robin, my hat is supposed to be here tomorrow. I can't wait.
Your leg is coming in tomorrow?
No, my hat from Robin.
Oh, your hat. You know what I just
Robin.
thought? Cody, I thought you got the new leg. What happened?
I do have I do have the leg. It's not working out very well at this point. It's has to be adjusted, and so I haven't been using it because I can't bend my knee correctly because the back is too high. I don't know why it wasn't like that when I got fitted for it and when I first got it and was using it, and now it is. And so it's uncomfortable and it's very awkward for me to move the wheelchair around because I can't get my foot out of the way, the fake one. I can't get it out of the way and it's bumping into everything. And so I haven't been using it lately. I have no way to get my prosthetic placed. So I'll get there eventually and get it fixed. But I'm doing pretty much everything without it anyway. So it's mostly just so that I can get to where I'm going. If I need to stand up, I can stand up without falling over and without putting too much strain on my right knee. But it's all right. I'm adjusting. I'm doing all right.
So Frenchie's fun fact: I never leave the house without lipstick. Not shallow. I just feel naked without it. Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe this morning I have no makeup on. Like literally no makeup on. I can't find my right glasses, so I have these big Coca-Cola glasses. I'm not doing well.
On top of your head. You know you have glasses on top of your head, right?
Yeah, that's the other ones. And then I have these too, but I can't find my right ones.
There. Susanna.
Mr. Picky, if that was the
I
case,
love it.
I would be like 110.
I love it.
Wait.
Huh?
Here we go.
Yes,
Put mine
you
on.
got to pull a Susanna. Did you get the hat? No,
And,
I'm
you know,
just
I
going down. I
usually-
know I'm.
I usually don't do that because my hair gets caught in my glasses and then it goes everywhere like it just did. But just for Susanna, I did that.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, I never wear makeup either. I haven't put on, unless somebody's like, oh, I want a picture of you, and I'm really like, okay, I'll put mascara on or something to take a picture. But other than that, I haven't worn makeup for 15 years or so.
Fun fact: I never wear makeup. Jen says.
Yep.
I never leave the house without cigarettes.
She said with cigarettes. That says with cigarettes. I never leave the house with cigarettes.
Oh, I never leave the house with cigarettes.
That would
So
drive
when
me
you
crazy.
go out, you don't smoke outside. You just smoke in your house. Is that what you're saying? Fun fact: have had hand sanitizer in my car before COVID. That's smart. Find anything that truly works. I'm able to find anything that really works.
Yeah, Val, you won't catch me jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Unless that sucker's on fire or going down, I'm not jumping out of it.
Fun fact about me is I went skydiving for my 50th birthday with another YouTuber friend who was turning 52. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Better you than me.
Yeah.
Not me.
That is a nope activity for Cody.
That would be a hell no for me. Just thinking about it is making my stomach turn. Autocorrect without. Fun fact: I only wear makeup when forced, and that's only in days that end in Y.
Yeah.
Okay. Susie wants to do inside skydiving. Oh, with the air pulling you up?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a giant fan in the floor and they float you up in the air.
Kevin says no fun fact for him. I got nothing. I put on makeup on for a video call yesterday. First time wearing makeup in the last 6 months.
I think a fun fact for Kevin would be his awesome imitation of Andrew Dice Clay.
Can agree with you on that. What the hell would I jump out of a perfectly good aircraft? Exactly. Why? I wouldn't. It's working. Probably the last time I wore makeup was over 2 years ago for my son's wedding. Oh my God. Speaking of weddings. So you all know that my middle son is getting married next year. And then my daughter is getting married the year following in the same month. So my daughter comes over and she brings me all the paperwork at for the different venues that she went to. And the prices are, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you need to rob a bank to have a wedding.
It's pointless. Just buy a house.
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So freaking expensive. By the time you're done, each head at your wedding is going to cost you at least $155 to have one guest at your wedding. You break it down, you divide that, it's about $155.
My wedding cost us about $50.
Oh,
Plus then we went to like a hotel for the quote unquote just quickie honeymoon type of thing. We spent the weekend in a hotel. Yeah, it was thrilling, but
it is. Susie, you know, because you're looking at venues. Wow.
of course we also didn't invite anyone and we had no party afterwards, so
Bobby's saying elope.
Yeah, just go to the justices of peace, get married, and sneak away.
yeah, that's what we did basically.
Yeah, this way you don't have to deal with the crazy people you stick on table number 9.
My second wedding was in my mother-in-law's living room, real cheap, nice and inexpensive.
Well, I've only had one. I'm not planning on having another. I'm still married to the first one legally, so.
Yeah. Sadly, my first one passed away in 1988. So,
oh, I'm sorry, hon.
But and now I'm separated from the second. So.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, all that money that you could take investing in a wedding, just buy the. Yeah. I mean, if it's parents or whatever that are paying for the wedding, for someone, you know, like it's supposed to be the parents of the bride or whatever that pay for the wedding, which is crazy. But just buy them a damn house, you know?
Right.
I mean, it's much better investment, if you ask me.
Huh. Let me see. What's a better investment, a marriage or real estate? That's real quite simple to fucking pick which one's the better investment.
Don't talk with food in your mouth, Kevin.
Yeah, you can find a lot of venues cheaper than that.
I'm putting whiskey on a cotton ball and a toothache.
Oh, ooh.
No, I'm completely lying. I was chewing my toast.
Mm.
Or was I?
Well, considering you said you had to go get something to eat, I'm going to go with the toast.
No. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
I was in an
No,
earthquake 70s as a child living in California. The power bill fell on us while asleep, and my family survived. Wow, fun fact. Ooh.
Well, that's a good thing.
Wow.
I'm glad you survived.
God.
That's some scary stuff.
Real estate better than getting married.
Well, I'm not saying don't get married. Well, I do say that whenever someone tells me they're going to get married, I tell them to run. But to invest the money in a wedding or in real estate or even a car or something that's going to be functional that you can use, you know, just go get a justice of the peace or something. You don't have to have some big fancy thing. I've never understood that. My cousin got married in a big Catholic ceremony in a big church, and I was just like, why? You know, but his family was Catholic, and that's how they wanted it. So they actually paid for the wedding, and her mother didn't. So that was good.
Are they divorced?
No, they are now, yeah.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to celebrate the end of this relationship. Everybody have fun.
I mean, they stayed together about 20 years. Then he cheated on her, and she dumped him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a big wedding. I've had a medium wedding. I think that if I ever get married again, it would be, I don't know, it'd have to be like the closest friends that have made a huge impact on our lives to come to the wedding. And that's it. I don't want to hear, oh, you need to invite this one because if you don't, they're going to be upset. No. If they haven't made an impact in my life, in our lives, they're not coming to the wedding. No. Just no. Kevin, will you get married?
No. But
Cody, would you ever get married?
you never know.
No.
Papa
Legally,
Scarf, would
I
you
have
ever
been
get married
married.
again?
Legally, I have been married for just about 22 years. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, I haven't seen him in 21 and a half years, but
No. How's that working out for you?
it's working out great. We never fight. We have no money arguments, nothing. He's in Massachusetts and I'm here.
Yeah.
Fairy tale, huh?
Kathy's like, I've had the fairy tale wedding and have had the courthouse wedding. She's good. She's
Yeah,
all
it's a
good.
very happy marriage. And now I even talk to him again. He comes into my lives sometimes. Comes into my chats. Says hi.
I don't know. Where do you draw the line at a certain time in life? Wow, I'm getting bombarded with
I don't
answers.
know.
Bombarded with answers.
Draw what
That was-
line?
Hmm.
Draw the line.
I
Draw the
would
line.
have in
for
the
what?
past. Where do you
But,
decide that it's a no-go?
Kevin, say that again. What line are you talking about?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What am I thinking about?
No, I said, what line are you talking
I
about?
said,
What kind
at
of line?
what point in your life do you decide that it's not worth it to do it? And I'm not talking about financially worth it. Why?
Oh.
Like, is it, are people going to still do it when they're 80?
They
Like,
have.
what's the point?
They have. Because in their minds, that's what makes their commitment solid, which I don't think that you need a ceremony in order to make it a solid thing. Because people can walk away from a legal marriage or just living together or common law, whatever. You can, one or the other could walk away at any point in time. It doesn't, a piece of paper is not going to stop that. So,
Yeah, the amount of people that I hear that people tell them, well, you could always just walk away. It's a business decision. It's a business move for most people.
yeah.
I shouldn't say most, for
Wow.
quite a few people.
Bonnie, you know, when you just had that one person and,
Yep.
you know, and no one else is going to measure up.
I mean,
Well,
there's only one person that I even considered getting divorced for so that I could get married, and he's dead. So that's not going to happen. I don't see me meeting anybody. I never leave my house. So
I have no desire to reach out to anyone again. So
yeah.
what I'm saying is that you don't need that piece of paper to have the commitment. I mean, I've had commitments with people without the piece of paper,
no,
and I'm fine. They've usually walked away or they cheated or whatever. So for some people, it is very easy to walk away, regardless of what kind of relationship you're in.
I don't understand, and I'm not stupid. And I've been from one end of the spectrum to the other. I know people very well. But there's one thing I never understood is what do you get out of cheating? You're just making yourself look like a piece of shit. That's the only thing you're getting out of it.
Yeah, I've never cheated on any relationship ever, and every single relationship I've been in, they've cheated.
48 years? Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Well,
Well,
uh,
I've never understood the concept of cheating. If you're not happy with the one you're with, that you
It's got nothing to do with that. It has got nothing to do with that. That's an excuse they give you. It's an
No.
eternal defect in people.
I mean, if they feel compelled to cheat, then they shouldn't be with the person they're with.
Right, but it's still an internal defect. It's a psychological problem. It's an insecurity. You're going to justify it by saying somebody upset you. Well, you know what? Then you're a piece of shit. If you're going to walk. You'll do what you want.
Exactly. And the other thing that drives me crazy is when people say, you stole my husband or you stole my boyfriend. Well, you can't steal what walks away for free. If they freely walk away, then it's not stealing, you know? So, like, when John cheated on me, he thought I was going to be completely pissed at the girl. Now, the only reason I got mad at the girl is because 2 weeks after he cheated on me with her, she stood there saying, I would never do anything with him. He you know, you're my friend, and don't lie to me, bitch. Don't tell me you're my friend when you're, you know, screwing my man. That doesn't work that way. So I was mad at her for lying to me, but I was mad at him for cheating. She didn't cheat on me. I had no commitment with her. So I don't ever go after or get mad at the girl, unless they're my friend or family or something. You know what I mean? It's the guy's commitment. It's him he's the one that's breaking it. So I've never understood hating on the person they cheated on you with, you know, because unless they're, you know, a close friend or a family member or something, they don't have a commitment to you. So they're not doing anything to you. They're just doing their thing. Be mad at the guy or the girl that is committed in the relationship. I've never really gotten that concept.
Well, this works both ways. No matter how good looking someone is, somebody's tired of sleeping with them.
That's true.
I don't know.
You can't do anything, Jen. Your son would have to do something. It's his relationship. He's the one that would have to put a stop to it, or leave the relationship, which would also put a stop to it. Hopefully, unless she's the stalker type.
You just have to reassure your son. Just let him know you love him and yet you're there.
Oh, I finally understood what DIL was. I have an answer for that, but it won't be popular.
Kevin, when are your answers ever popular?
Quite often.
When?
All the time.
You like to be controversial.
But this one wouldn't be. No, but I just listen. I don't go with the company program of let's just follow what's right to say. You say what you say because if that then you're just flip flopping yourself.
Well, then stop beating around the bush and say it.
I think Jen should just butt out of the marriage. You have to. It's not your marriage. It's not your life. It is your child. I get it. We all have them. Most of us do. And there's always two sides to every story, and everyone's child's innocent. So then there's also the fact that we're old enough to know, like Jen is, that if someone's a piece of garbage, they're a piece of garbage.
And just know that he's going to realize it one day.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. Absolutely will. And the only thing that you can do is you be there for him.
It sounds like a situation where he was a super duper nice dude and did everything and went above and beyond, and the other person is a narcissistic advantage taker. And that's pretty much what that's pretty much how I feel about that without knowing particulars. But some guys like that. I don't get it. I'll never understand it. I've seen it. It's destructive.
Not only guys like that, there's some girls that like that as well.
Oh, well, I'm not going to have that conversation with how everyone who ever got attacked when they walked in a room, they lit it up. Meanwhile, they have a part-time job as a stripper nobody knows about.
Yeah.
I watch
so
those TV shows. I see what goes on.
It goes both ways. I'm not one to say, oh, these girls, these poor girls.
Well, surveys will tell you differently. By majority, women cheat way before men do, and more than they do.
Mm-hmm.
They got away with it for a long time. But I will also tell you this: there's a lot more shithead men than there are women out there. I've seen them all. That's why I hate men.
It's a good thing you're not gay then. That would seriously cut down on your love life.
Fun fact, I'm going to tell you, I thought Kevin was gay.
What?
Why would you think that?
I don't know. I thought he was.
Kevin, is there something you need to tell us?
You're kidding me.
I never thought that when I first saw him.
It's that sugar tits impersonation. That's what it is.
It's the what?
The sugar tits impersonation.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you want to know another fun fact? When I first came into this community, right? Oh my God, he's going to totally kill me. I probably shouldn't even name names, but there was these two guys. There was two guys that were partners, and I literally thought
Partner?
that they were gay. I didn't know. I never heard anything other. I mean, I never heard that they were. I never heard that they were. I just assumed. And what do you do when you assume? You make an ass on yourself.
Well, who are you talking about?
Yeah, who?
Oh my God, it was.
Wait a minute. You said the two guys are partners on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, you thought Gary and Tom?
No.
No, she said when she first came on YouTube, or they first came on YouTube.
I'm lost somewhere.
I used to see them on a different community, and it was, don't kill me. I love you both. I really do. But I even said it to them too. So
that's your problem. That's your problem. You love everybody.
Just say it, Susanna. Stop dicking around about it.
It was Chris the Goose and JJ.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to pee my pants. Your phone's going to start ringing.
Oh my God, I did. I said to Goose one time, I put it in the chat. I says, oh, so you're partners with JJ. He's like, oh, he is my partner. I says, oh, how long have you guys been together? And he was like, what? Not partners like that. I'm like, oh.
Well, you know, Chris does make a really pretty girl. Robin proved that with that filter. So just saying.
Oh my God. Enfield, look, it wasn't only me. Enfield thought so too. Thank you. Look, Robin was there too. She said it was hysterical. Honest to God. It's not my fault. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my fault.
I need to know, what signs did you see?
Robin. Oh, shit.
Those two are pretty damn straight, right? They are very straight.
What signs did you see?
What signs?
Yeah, what signs did you to think that?
I don't know. It's just my thought. It's just my brain sometimes. I don't know. They weren't holding hands and they wouldn't do anything like that.
Well,
it was just
together. They're not holding hands.
She heard the word partner is what it was.
I think that's what it was. It was like partner, yeah. And then
so you twisted that like somebody else twisted when I said significant other 2 weeks ago, and they got to bug up the rest about it.
Yeah. So now, ever since that, when I try not to, when I hear the word partner or significant other or anything like that, I try not to go there and think that. I'm like, okay, let me regroup. Let me take more information in, and then I can make a deciding factor.
Robin says Chris is her dream girl.
Pretty woman.
Hey, he does make a beautiful girl.
He does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody freaked out about the terminology significant other. It's been used forever to indicate your wife or husband or partner or whatever.
I don't know what right and wrong is, and if people want to tell us what's the proper terminology we're supposed to use.
I don't see anything wrong with
Glenn.
significant other.
What are you supposed to say? Them two people? People over there?
Hey, you over there with the face. I actually say that
Hey,
to my
it's
dog.
12:18, and there's an auction going on.
Where?
Flipping flamingos.
Okay.
So
They do
no,
a lot of auctions.
guys, I have to go do stuff too. My life is not just being over here at YouTube and making you guys try to laugh.
Maybe you don't know. You're in control of this whole thing. It's on your life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
like, maybe you don't know that.
Flip the switch whenever you're ready.
You could just leave and leave us
What?
here. We don't care.
I'm just having fun here.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you're the one that invited people up here.
Bye-bye.
Well, she didn't invite
Oh
me,
my
but I crashed
God.
in.
What?
Who's selling?
What are you talking to?
Renee is selling Winky Santas. What the heck?
She's selling Santa's Winky?
Winking Santas, like this.
I thought you were talking about his junk. Never mind.
Oh.
Considering that, I don't even know what is. Never mind. I really don't care. I'll open the bid at $2 for Papa Smurf's glasses.
Only 2? But then I won't be able to see.
Yeah, it's worth $2 for you not to say.
There you go.
Put them back on. You look really tough now. Don't like it. I like the passive aggressive look better. There you go. Hey, Glad. Hey, I'll give you 3-to-1 odds if anybody could tell me how many pairs of glasses Susanna has on now. Is it 2, 3? You're not supposed to use them as a hairband.
She has on 2, but she has another pair sitting on her desk.
Oh, did she find the one she was missing?
No.
Go buy the Winky, Susanna. We'll be here.
They're not showing it anymore.
Well, did anybody buy it?
Guys, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to an auction. Hold on.
What the hell is a winking Santa?
A Santa that winks at you.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what that is. That's like one of the ones I bought that was 2-3 feet tall. Where did I buy that Santa that everybody wanted, and I bought it out from under everybody somehow?
I don't know.
It was from the 50s. Had the black boots, the belt. It was like that 1960s plastic face.
Yeah.
With the rosy cheeks, and he was winking. Where did I buy that?
I don't know, but apparently Susanna wants a winking Santa.
It's a nice little glass dish she's showing.
My days with Morano are over.
Oh, Robin said she knows who you bought it from.
Oh, okay. I wanted it for myself to keep. So I said, let me just list it. And I got bombarded. I said, holy moly. Oh, I know where I got it. Well, if Robin knows where I got it, then I know where I got it. That's right. That's right.
Well, Kevin, you can't yell at me for not having my live for tomorrow scheduled because I scheduled it already.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's scheduled.
You know how much that thing sold for, Robin? When I got it, I cleaned him up a little bit because he was filthy. And then I did his hair. I did his hair, had people on YouTube offering for it. I was like, no, I want to keep it. And then one time I was just sitting at my desk and I looked over and I said, he's kind of creepy looking. I don't think I want him around. He's like the dog that'll start running down the hallway and you'll be like, what the hell? So I posted him and
Guys, I feel really, really guilty that I'm on and Flamingos is on, honestly. So I'm going to say bye-bye. I really do. I totally spaced it out. I'm so sorry.
just under that,
Renee.
Robin. Believe it or not, when I cleaned it up, all the white was white and it was in pretty darn good shape.
I'll put a link in so everybody could get over there.
Yeah, like I was just saying, and nobody listens to me.
I'm not doing auctions today, so
No,
I don't go to too many.
I'm not buying anything today.
I don't
Go ahead,
go to too many
do your
auctions.
own life, but I feel very, very guilty, like extremely guilty.
Who?
Why?
Me.
Why?
Because they're doing an auction. I'm on their time. I that's how I look at it. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Their time.
I know. But
Nobody owns the time slot, Susanna.
I know, but
The other day there was nobody scheduled and nobody on. So I said, let me jump in. And then 4 people came out of nowhere. I'm like, wow, shoot. I said, I'm shutting down. And I don't like my fear is that somebody may be looking for something. They're in there bullshitting with me and they'll miss out on something. Like we're trying to make you miss out, Susanna. Winking Santa. All right, I'll keep my eyes open.
all right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Bye, everybody.
Happy Smurf.
Bye.
Thank you for
Nice to show
gracing me
myself
with your
off.
presence.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Susanna.
I'm
I'll
not
be
saying
back for more.
I'm not saying goodbye because I'm gonna be lonely. So screw you guys.
I love you, Kevin.
Yeah, that's what all the women say.
Kevin, I really
And we
love
mean
you.
it.
I'm trying to get to you.
I only
Cody.
believe the one.
You're my sweet Cody. I love you.
I love you
Oh,
too.
and you're handsome, Papa, and you're just Kevin. See you later. You know what? I'm taking my ball and I'm going.
I like you too, Kevin.
I just told
Bye.
you
Dang.
Bye, everyone.